try to go through it by yourself because it's complicated and it's difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible. You can do it yourself. I know people who've done it by themselves, but it is very difficult to do.
Yeah, yes. Very difficult.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, very difficult to go through, um, and you just have to know that there is, like I have said before, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you feel like you're in this dark tunnel and that you can't get out, but yeah, eventually there's light at the end of the tunnel, and you will get through this. It's a phase.
It's a face. Yeah,
It's a
it's a face.
phase. It's a phase. It's not. You're not going to be this way the rest of your life. So the sooner
Really,
you, yeah,
sometimes
this.
I think maybe that's my life. That's my whole life.
It's
And
not.
even today, I think, Ida, can you just live? Will you die at the end of this year?
No, it's not. It's
I
not.
asked
It's
the
not.
question.
But for some people, I guess I can't speak for everybody. But some people, maybe it is a lifelong thing because it's very serious. But if you get the help you need and you let people help you, it's not the end of the world. It won't last forever. It's a phase. Some people their phase lasts longer. Mine lasted 3 years.
Yeah.
Some people last 1 year. Some people 6 months. Everybody goes through different phases because each person's situation is unique.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
What
Yes.
caused you to be depressed, is maybe something different than what caused my depression.
Yes.
So it's different, and so we go through different phases. But it's not a lifelong thing. It doesn't have to be a lifelong thing.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Just to enjoy the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You have to find some joy in your life, and like the first young lady that came on my stage tonight, Flower, is in a depression because she's going through a divorce, and her ex-husband is not being very cooperative and very kind, and she's in a depression. And I said and the same thing. I said, you know you have to try to change your focus, and it said your depression is not going to be forever. It's a phase you're going through right now, and some people go through a longer phase than others, but you have to make some life choices to change your life. It's not going to automatically happen.
Mm. Okay.
So anyway, yeah, that's our topic tonight.
Yeah, that's the topic and a
it's a
very
little
important
it's it's an important topic, but can get kind of be a little sensitive for some people.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the reason I chose this topic, I've discussed this topic in my live stream at least 3 or 4 times, maybe more in the last 2 years. But people keep requesting for me to talk about this topic again. So that's why I did this. I did this tonight
Mm.
because I know it's not always the topic that people find that they want to talk about, because maybe they don't want to face their feelings. They don't want to
Mm.
talk about this. They just want to put it behind them, and they don't want to deal with it. But you can't bury it because it's always going to come back. You
Yes.
have to you
Yeah.
have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. You have to solve whatever it is that's causing it and move on.
Yes. I need to move on. You
Yeah.
know what? I think because of my bad mood, I also feel a painful in my body. I think I need to go to the hospital to check myself.
Yeah. Well,
I
if you haven't
yeah,
been to the hospital to have a body check or a health check recently, yeah, it wouldn't hurt to go.
yeah, and I haven't sleep. Well, sleep is so difficult for me. But
Yeah.
maybe like 2 years ago, I I I can easily sleep and I sleep quite well.
Yeah, that's because your mind is, you have a lot of things going on up here, and
Mm.
your mind
Yeah.
is not really isn't able to relax and rest. So because you have so much happening in your mind, so you have to come to peace with what you are dealing, whatever your situation is, whatever you're dealing with. Somehow you have to find peace. This is the book, like I showed people before. This book called The Power of Positive Thinking.
Mm. The power
This
of
book, yeah, it's
thinking.
called The Power of Positive Thinking. This book, my brother introduced this book to me when I was going through my depression, and this I read. I'm like, and I was like, it's not going to help, But I read that book, and it started to really change my mindset.
Okay,
I
I
was
will
starting to go. I was
that book.
starting to go from. I started to go from thinking so negatively and thinking these negative thoughts. This book made me think differently.
Mm.
So it really hit home. And I tell people, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I tell people the book saved my life.
Oh, I will read that book. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good book, and I have suggested this book in my live stream many times, and I think it is a good book for people. But I've read that book like 4 times now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a lot of people read my moments, and I post a lot of positive articles on my moments. A lot of those positive articles, I get the ideas from this book.
Oh, yeah. Todd, I want to ask you a question. Yeah, I saw you that you post quite a lot moments.
Yeah, every day.
And every sentence, if you read it seriously, carefully, that is very. I know the article is quite good. I can't find the word. Yeah, how can you make this good sentence and good summary?
Well, like I said, I get a lot of my motivation
Mm,
and thoughts and ideas about those articles from this book.
mm,
Yeah, a lot of it. I don't quote the book. If there's a passage out of this book that I cut and paste and put in my moments, I will say that it comes from this book. But a lot of the articles that I post are just like my thoughts that I have in my head.
wow, okay.
So
Wow, you
it's
are
a lot of
brilliant.
times
Yeah,
it's a lot of the thoughts that I have going and over on in my head, and it's a lot of those thoughts that I have are from this book.
okay. I
Yeah,
want
it's
myself to be knowledgeable just like you, because every time I post a moment, it's just like some, okay.
that's the book.
The
Some people are
power.
asking about the book. This is the book. You can buy it on Taobao, and you can
Okay.
buy it in you can and it's in Chinese too if you want it.
Oh,
I have the English version, of course, because I don't speak Chinese. But I think that It's in Chinese too. I think it's in many different languages. But
yeah.
this is not a new book. It's been around for many decades.
Mm,
Yeah, but it's very popular. Now there are some things. There are some things in the book that are a little religious. So if you're not religious, you just have to ignore those and skip over those chapters.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it has a lot of good information in that a lot of information in that book and ideas that will make you rethink your life.
Mm, okay.
So I think it's good.
Yeah, yeah. And I hope I will finally conquer these difficulties in my
Not
life.
You
Yeah,
will. Yeah, you will.
yeah. A lot
I
of
know
people.
you.
Yeah.
I know you will. You just have to be confident, and like today is a big step. You stepped outside of your comfort zone and invited this leader to lunch, and
Mm,
which you normally don't do. So that's a beginning. You just have to
mm,
think of that's a positive beginning in changing your life.
yeah.
So
Yes.
that's good. You need to make these little things that happen like today a little thing, but with a lot of little changes like that in your life, you're eventually going to see your mindset change, your mental health change.
Mm, yeah.
Good.
I will. I will let you know when I
Yeah,
conquer this difficulty.
keep me in touch, and don't forget to do your live streams. Continue doing your live streams, because the other night you were number one on in the live streams. You were like top number one.
I think because you sent me a lot of gifts. That's because of you. Thank
But
you,
that's pretty good that you were number one in all that was that last night.
last night.
Yeah, last night. Yeah, because I was
Mm,
on my way home. I couldn't come on your stage because I was in a car, and
Yeah.
it's really really dark.
Yeah, you are always so nice to
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really dark, so I couldn't come on your stage, but I visited you for a short period of time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, and you were number one, so congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so lucky to meet you on this application. Thank you, Hello
Uh-huh.
Talk.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks to Hello Talk. It's a great app where you can meet new people, you can network, and make some new friends. So I think it's a and you can learn a lot from it too.
Mm, yeah.
You can learn a lot from the people that you meet on this app.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Any questions tonight, Ida?
I no questions. I will leave the
Okay.
time for others.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, have a fantastic weekend and get out and do something positive this weekend, okay?
Yeah. You too. Enjoy
Okay.
your
Bye bye.
weekend. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thanks, Ida, for coming up on stage. Yes, talking mental health. And yeah, everybody goes through some specific um, dilemmas or issues in their life. I'm no exception. I am where I am today because of what I went through in my past many years ago. But it doesn't seem like many years ago. It seems like yesterday sometimes. But anyway, we do go through some difficult times. If you're going through a difficult time now, trust me, it will change. You just have to, but it's not going to change unless you decide to make some changes in your life. Um, that's how you're. It's not going to change if you just allow things to remain the same. Somehow you have to make certain changes in your life if you want to change, what's happening to you. And I made, I was like I said, I'm not going to keep talking about me because this isn't about me. This is about people trying to overcome their mental health problems. So anyway, I'm going to have some more orange. These oranges, these tangerines are really good. Mm. So tomorrow night, Saturday, I won't be doing a live stream tomorrow night as normal because tomorrow, Saturday morning, I will get up bright and early tomorrow morning because I have a class tomorrow morning, a private class. And then Saturday afternoon, I host an English corner here in Beijing at 2 o'clock. And then after that, I'll have a short meeting. I think maybe they'll get canceled. I'm not sure. I'll find out tomorrow. A short meeting, and then tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m., I will be attending a English language mix. It's like an English language activity where we gather together at a specified location. We usually change the location every week, every Saturday. And so, usually at this English language activity on Saturday night, there's around 40, 50 people, majority of Chinese, but there's always maybe 10 or 15 foreigners from different countries. So it's a great opportunity for people to meet new friends, to learn about new cultures from people from different countries, and basically it's just a chance that you can get out, socialize, practice your English, practice your French, practice your Italian, practice your Spanish, because there's people from different countries who attend this activity. I always attend this activity because I'm one of the organizers of this activity. I'm not the boss of this activity. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the boss. I'm just one of the organizers. So I kind of help people to organize this activity to help them find locations. I invite people, I go there, I meet and greet. And anyway, it's a fun activity, very casual. It's not real formal. You can, it's just very laid back, and it starts at 7, and you can come when you want and leave when you want. So it's not really that strict. Anyway, that'll be tomorrow, and then Sunday, I get up bright and early, and I have a class Sunday morning, and then I have an English corner Sunday afternoon, and then Sunday after the English corner, I think I can have some dinner and just go home. And I'll do a live stream on Sunday evening, uh, starting at 8 p.m. So that's my weekend. In between those activities, I always try to squeeze in a little me time, a little time that I can just kind of chill and relax a little bit and collect my thoughts, clear my mind, and not think about anything. I try to. Anyway, it doesn't happen that way because I'm always thinking about what I have to do the next day or the next week. So um, that's my weekend. And a lot of people think that I'm a hard worker, but to be honest, I'm not, because what I do is not hard work. It's not like I'm building houses or anything, a lot of physical work. It's not hard work. It's brain. It's it's mental work. And that mental work for me helps me to maintain a positive mental attitude. Because the people I work with, the people I meet on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, they have a lot of energy. They inspire me. I soak up their positive energy. So it really helps me as well. I'm helping them maybe to help them improve their English or to help that their confidence, their self-esteem, but they help me as well. So I work a lot, but that work is not really work to me. It's actually fun. So anyway, my orange. Mm, workaholic. Yeah, some people will describe me as a workaholic. Again, the work that I do, it consumes a lot of my time, but it doesn't consume a lot of my physical energy. It consumes a lot of my mental energy. Okay, hmm, my orange is gone. I'll stop eating oranges tonight. Can you tell me the difference between area, region, place? I can't. I can't, because I don't have a dictionary in my mind. I think if you type that into like your dictionary, I think most people have some kind of a dictionary. If you type those words into your electronic dictionary, I think you can find the answers, because I don't have the answers to that. Sorry. Yeah, because again, I don't. I'm not a. I'm not a dictionary. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is Starbucks coffee night. Thank you. Mmm. And it is so delicious. Orange, maybe it's a tangerine. Yeah, maybe it's a tangerine. I just call it orange because it's orange colored. See? It's orange. Oh, it's good too. It's so sweet. It's probably called a tangerine. It's probably called a tangerine, but I just call it an orange because it's so sweet and it's so delicious. Okay, our topic tonight is um, mental mental health, and we've had some conversations about that topic already tonight. If you have some questions about that topic, you can feel free to send me some private messages. If you don't feel like discussing that topic in the live stream, do you think vacation helps to have a healthy mental health? Uh, for some people, vacations can help. Some people, vacations are an opportunity for people to relax and relate and chill out and just not do anything. But some people vacations cause stress because they bring that stress on themselves, of course. But some people vacations can be stressful because, especially if they go with a group of people or family, and maybe they don't agree on where to go, what to do, and some people vacations can be very exhausting, and very stressful. But some people, um, vacations can be very relaxing. Like me, my vacations that I go on are not stressful because I go by myself. I'm a solo traveler. I don't travel with people or pets. I don't have any pets. Anyway, I'm a solo traveler. I choose to travel solo for the sole reason that I don't want to have to worry about somebody else who's with me. Do they like that restaurant? Do they want to go here? Do they want to go there? What time should we get up in the morning? What time should we, do this? What time should we do that? I make my own choices, and I don't have to. If I don't want to wake up in the morning early, I don't have to. And I don't have to depend and worry about anybody else's feelings but my own. So I prefer, and I know not everybody likes to travel solo, and I understand that. We're all different. But for me, I like to travel solo because I don't have to worry about other people's feelings, other people's thoughts or opinions or ideas. It's just me, myself, and I. That's it. Now, I do usually I usually meet new friends when I travel solo. So, a lot of people think it's lonely. Yeah, it can be lonely. If you want it to be lonely, it can be lonely. But usually when I travel, I meet a lot of new friends, but those new friends that I meet don't hang out with me all the time. So it's not like I meet these friends and then they follow me and go everywhere with me. Uh, it's just I meet new friends. Maybe we'll have lunch, we'll have dinner, maybe we'll hang out a little bit, and I'll move on because I'm not obligated to stay with them. I'm not obligated to do what they want to do, or they're not obligated to do what I want to do. It's very relaxed, laid back, and it's like, very chill. So I always, even though I solo travel, seldom am I alone. Is loneliness good for mental health? For some people. Some people like to be alone. And some people think that being alone is good. I guess everybody's unique. I can't really answer that question for everybody because even though I'm alone, I'm seldom lonely. Even though I'm alone, I'm seldom lonely. I have lots of I have lots of friends who I spend and I can talk to and meet all the time, and I have many 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 friends that I can hang out with, and but they allow me my free time. So sometimes we hang out, sometimes we don't. But I'm seldom alone. Even though I'm alone, I'm seldom alone. So, anyway, and that's just me. Some people can't live a life that way, and I understand that. That's why we are, all unique, and that's what makes this world such a great place because we're all unique. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Yes, our topic tonight, mental health. Somebody asked, what does mental health mean? Um, Maybe that answer is different for different people. I guess it's all about our our thought process. How we're thinking, how our our mood, our attitude. Um, I think mental health means something different for everybody. Basically, it's about are you content with your life? Are you satisfied with what how you're living your life? Are you calm? Are you relaxed? Um, or are you constantly stressed and worried and anxious about the, the future and strength and worried about the past? That can cause a lot of mental health issues. If you're stressing and dwelling on something that happened in your past, try to find a way, try to find a way to work it out. Try to find a way to just leave it in the past and forget about it. Well, maybe you can't forget about it, but you can at least not let it run your life. Don't let it dominate your life. Maybe you can't forget it, but don't let it control your life. When you let that happen, and I know I'm speaking from experience because I did that, I let it control my life for many years. Well, at least a few years. So I know I'm speaking from experience. So, yeah, you just can't let that control your life. You have to somehow deal with it and put it behind you and not let it control or dominate your life. Sometimes those things are not easy to forget. I have some things in my past that happened to me that I'll never forget, but they don't control my life now. They did before, but they don't control my life now. So that's just me. So hopefully, if you're going through something like that, you can figure out or find a way to get to a point in your life where you're not criticizing yourself, you're not judging yourself. You need to move on. So that's just my um, that's just me. Anyway, I can't say what works for me is going to work for everybody. So what works for me is not going to work for everybody, and I can't say that my ideas are because I'm not a doctor. Now, I don't want people to think that I'm a doctor. Okay, I'm not qualified I'm not a qualified psychologist. I'm not educated or certified as a psychiatrist or anything. Whenever I talk about mental health, I speak from experience. That's it, my experience. So I'm not speaking from a point saying that I'm a qualified mental health professional. I'm not. Okay, I'm not a mental health professional, and I don't pretend to be. Um, I just speak from my experience, and I try to tell people how I made it through my difficult time, and maybe it will work for you. So, I have read a book named Relationship Bridge. Good, great book. If anybody wants to read that book, you can follow Lucia, and you can follow Lucy. Maybe I pronounced your name wrong. Sorry, Lucy. You can follow Lucy, and she can introduce that book to you. If you're interested in that book that she mentioned, great. Yeah, some hot water tonight for my throat because the last 2 days at our work, Annabelle, you can find that book on Taobao. You can find that book that I introduced earlier on Taobao, and it's there. You can buy it in English and Chinese, but you can find it on Taobao. My throat needs hot water because in the last couple of days, Thursday and Friday, I was in the studio. Doing a lot of. Okay, Annabelle, you can buy the English version on Taobao. It's on Taobao, English and Chinese. Um, so yesterday and today I was in the studio doing a lot of voice recordings, starting early. Well, not really early in the morning, like 10 or 10:30, I think. We got started. You know, and so I did all day. All day besides lunchtime, I was doing voice recordings in our studio for some projects that we have coming up in the next few months. So yesterday and today, I spent in the studio doing these voice recordings. So my voice did great today, and I think tonight it still seems to be strong. My voice still seems to be strong tonight, so I'm happy. I thought maybe after the last 2 days, maybe tonight, maybe I would have to end the live stream early because I need my voice tomorrow. My voice needs rest for tomorrow. But so far, my voice is doing pretty good tonight. I don't feel any uncomfortableness, and it feels pretty good. And so I can continue on with our live stream. Okay. Great. Are you a voice actor? I do some voice acting. Hi.
Hi, Todd.
How are you tonight?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm surprised.
You're surprised. Why?
Yes, because I think I may not come up in your stage.
Welcome to the stage. It's your turn to be on stage tonight. It's your first time.
Yes, I want.
Okay.
I need to. I need to turn off the light.
Okay. No problem. Take your
It
time.
is better.
Okay.
Ah,
Mm.
I'm still surprised. Yes,
So
it's
how
my
so
first
how
time.
it's your first time to be on stage?
Yes, and do you know that I because of you uh my friends advised this app for me, and he
Okay.
told.
Your friends recommended this app.
Yes, and he told him, and
Okay.
he told, and he told me Todd is his favorite, uh, is his favorite people. She asked me to
My
follow you.
Oh, okay. So your friend recommended Hello Talk.
Yes,
Yeah, and then
recommend her talk to me and
recommended
answer
that
you.
you follow me.
Yes,
Okay, well that's good. I'm glad I'm glad that happened. There's a lot of great people on Hello Talk, and I'm happy that you chose to follow me and join my live streams. How many days have you been using Hello Talk?
um,
How
maybe
long?
nearly
When did you start
3 months.
using it? Oh, 3 months ago. Great.
Yes, maybe 3 months.
That's good. So do you use Hello Talk like every day, or do you just use it sometimes?
Nearly every day.
Oh,
I nearly every day I'm in your live stream
okay,
nearly every day. If
okay.
you uh
So
if you online, I'll be with you.
okay, so almost every night that I do a live stream, you'll join us.
Yes,
Great.
but
That's a
sometimes I'm work at night, so I
Oh,
just
okay.
listen.
Sometimes you have to work, so you have to just listen. Well, the good thing is live streams are good to help improve your listening skills as well. The more you listen, the more you'll improve.
Yes,
So that's great. I'm glad that you joined Hello Talk, and I'm glad that you joined our live stream family.
yes. I'm very glad. I really enjoy your live stream.
Good. That's great. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Why are you trying to improve your English?
I'm a major engineer.
What kind of engine? Oh, your major.
The engine engineer, I designed a machine for uh, battery battery
Oh,
machine. Like
okay. So some
like
machines
yeah, some machines for uh
like car batteries,
CATL. Do you know that?
like car
CATL.
batteries.
宁德时代 CATL. Do you know?
CATL.
Yes. 宁德时代. Do you heard that? Uh, anyway, anyway,
Okay. So it's a you're an
it,
engineer.
yes, I'm engineer and I work for Chinese company. And
Okay.
in Chinese people company, you have to work overtime, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah, yeah. You have to sometimes you have to work overtime. So
Yeah.
like how often like during the week do you have to work like almost every night overtime or just like 1 or 2 nights?
Um, I work nearly every night in
Okay,
weekdays,
okay. So
and I usually I need to work on Saturday.
on Saturday, okay. So what time do you start in the morning?
Uh, it's it's free time. It's in my boss is good. Is nice.
Okay,
He don't um ask me go to work on time. I can go to work
anytime,
nearly.
whenever you want.
Yes, but I always go to work at 9 o'clock.
Okay, 9 o'clock is when you go to your company.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you go to the company at 9 o'clock, and
Yes.
and what time do you usually leave? What time do you go home in the evening?
Mm, 6 p.m.
Okay, 6 p.m.
Yes.
That's
I
good. So
don't
the
I don't work overtime on Saturday.
okay, so you don't work. So on Saturday you also have to work all day,
Yes.
like nine to six.
Yes. Because
Okay,
because we are busy.
okay. That's so you basically you work 6 days a week,
Yes.
right? And so what do you do on Sunday then? Because Sunday is your off day. You're free. You don't have to work on Sunday.
Yes. I usually rest on Sunday, and I sometimes I will in the morning I will sleep late,
Okay.
sleep
Okay.
late,
So
and
in the
then
morning you'll sleep. You can say I usually sleep in on Sundays.
yes, and then
Sleep.
I will watch how to say that. Sorry, I Google how to say that. Uh, cartoon. I watch
Oh, you
cartoon
you
in the
watch some
morning.
cartoons.
Yes, cartoons. I very
Okay.
like Chinese cartoons.
Okay. So they're Chinese cartoons, not English cartoons.
Yes, because
Okay.
when I was young, I like read novels.
Oh, okay. You like to read some novels?
Yes,
Okay. But now you like to watch cartoons.
yes, because I
On
don't
s-
have time to read novels.
okay. So Sunday when you're not working, you sleep in, and so you don't have to eat breakfast. So maybe you'll just eat lunch.
No,
Oh,
I I always eat at night. I always have
oh,
breakfast. I just go downstairs and buy something.
okay. So Sunday morning you still get up to eat breakfast.
Yes.
Okay. So then you stay home Sunday usually, or do you go outside and do something?
In the afternoon, I'll go out, got participate in essay from since 6 p.m.
Okay. So you'll go outside and enjoy some activities outside.
Uh, English color.
Okay. You'll go to an English corner on Sunday.
Yes. Do you
Okay.
know that um I I have been reading English uh, since 2018,
Okay.
but I never talk with others. I
Okay. You just talked. You didn't have an opportunity to talk to other people in English.
Yes.
Okay.
Um, I just uh I just attend essay since this year since
Oh,
January.
okay. So it's a how many people join the English corner?
Nearly 10 people.
Okay. Good. It's a good sized group. Not too big, but not too small.
Yes. And in January, the first time I take English color, it's a big group, nearly 20 people,
Oh.
but but it's too far away from my home, and it usually host on Saturday. I have
Okay.
to work, so I
Okay.
so I can't.
Okay. So, what city do you live in?
Shenzhen.
Okay. So Shenzhen has some English corners. That's good.
Yes, do you know that I will be the I'll be the host. I'll be the host of English Color this Sunday.
Wow. Do you have a topic?
mm, uh, I I'm I'm prepared. I don't prepare for that.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it after your next stream.
okay. So you haven't really prepared for a thought about a topic for Sunday. Okay, so
Uh,
you're the
maybe
host.
about education, and maybe about kids education.
Yeah, yeah. It depends on yeah, it depends on something that you're interested in, and I think a lot of people are interested in education.
Yes, yes, and I also I also want to play game. I and uh I made a game through GPT.
Okay, through Chat GPT.
Yes,
Okay,
I use GPT to create a game.
okay, great. So an English corner game.
Uh, like I saw it. Wait, wait for a minute. Wait for a minute. What dash?
So
What dash?
what's that?
I no right.
That's the name. That's what your game is. What's that?
Uh, a game which people guess the word in the card.
Ah, okay. That's a good game.
I, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good game. I play a game similar to that. I usually will hand out like some pieces of paper, like about,
Yes.
about this size, just a small piece of paper, and I tell
Mm,
people to write down a word. Everybody writes down a English word. Now I said, don't make it too easy, like apple or banana, or don't make it too hard. So just
yes.
something not too hard, not too easy. Write the word down, and then they crumple it up and they put it in the middle. And then we mix it up, and then everybody has to grab one. And then each person who grabs it, you have to try to describe this word without using that word.
Yes. And I also play. And I'm gonna prepare some word before
Okay,
in
good.
advance.
That's good. And another game I play that a lot of people like is Two Truths, One Lie.
Yes.
Two Truths, One Lie is a game where, everybody tells tells the group three things about themselves. Two are true, one is a lie. And everybody has to go around and ask them questions and figure out which one they think is a lie.
Um.
It's and
I'm
this game is always a lot of people like to play this game because it turns out to be pretty fun.
okay. I didn't play it, but I think it's interesting.
It
Maybe
is
I
interesting
yes, it's interesting. Um. Uh.
because
uh
you learn a lot about people. People at the English corner maybe don't know a lot about each other. So when you play that game, you learn a lot about each person that's there.
yes. But you know. Uh, we nearly have 10 people, 10 people every weekend. But most people, I know them.
Oh, so you know a lot about them.
Yes,
So
there are a few.
that makes it more difficult because then they have to try to come up with some things about them that maybe they didn't tell you yet.
Yes,
Yeah, so it can make it more interesting.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah, lots of any type of those games are interesting games and the main reason that you play games is to get people talking. That's your main objective in an English corner is for people to talk. So you have to create an atmosphere or an environment where people talk.
Yes, you're right.
Yep. I've been doing English corners for over 10 years in Beijing. So I do them every Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, it's embarrassing though when there are too many strangers.
Yeah. Yeah. Because then it's going to be kind of awkward, maybe. So do you have any native speakers or some foreigners that come to your the English corner?
No, just me
All
all
Chinese
the
people.
all Chinese people.
Okay. That's okay. Yeah. Like I tell people, you don't always need to have a foreigner at your English corner. you can just have a group of people together, and as long as you can just chat in English. It's any practice is good practice.
Yes.
So that's great. I'm glad. I think English corners are a way to help you to socialize with to meet people, and it's a social network. It's a social thing activity.
Yes. And they say, when I told uh when I when I told them I'm mesh engineer, they
Uh-huh.
don't believe that. This they think I'm outgoing. Uh,
Okay,
they
because engineers.
they always think that the technology man isn't outgoing.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of people have this stereotype about engineers, and they think engineers are like very introverted.
Yes.
Introverted meaning very shy or timid and not very outgoing and sociable.
Yes.
But I know a lot of engineers because at our company we have a lot of them, and they're not that way at all. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very outgoing. So
You're right.
that's good. That's
Mhm.
good. You proved them wrong. You proved to your group at your English corner that not all engineers are uh, shy or timid.
Yeah, maybe I'm the only one engineer.
It's possible, yeah. But a lot of people have this thought about certain jobs, and this is just one about engineers, but it's called a stereotype, and it's not true. Because I know lots of engineers who are not shy and introverted.
Yes, and in my company or in my group, um, we we are colleagues, and we have different character.
Character.
Character, yes,
Yeah, character. Everybody does.
yes,
Yeah, I think everybody that works at a job, that works for a company or has a job, you know, everybody has a different characteristic about themselves. So that's I think that's life.
yeah.
So that's good. So Sunday, are you nervous about hosting the English Corner, or do you feel confident?
Um, a little nervous and exciting.
Oh, is
Excited.
it is it your first time to host?
Yes, so I'm prepare for it.
Okay,
I made it write down some sentences.
great. Yeah, as long as you're prepared, you'll be fine. Yeah, as long as you're prepared, you'll be fine.
Yes, I think something difficult. I think if something think is difficult to do and it was to do.
Yeah, definitely. Not everything in life is easy. Sometimes we meet challenges and some difficulties that we have to try to work out and try to overcome.
Yes,
So I think organizing and attending English corners for people who want to improve their language skills is a great idea and a great opportunity for people to network, meet new friends, and improve their English and help with their confidence.
yes, yes. And if you are the host, you must do something you never do, and you and you must do, you need to prepare some sentence you are not familiar uh
Familiar with.
yes familiar with.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. So it's good practice. It's good
That
practice for you.
is practice, and it doesn't matter you make mistake because
Yeah,
all the people are Chinese, and maybe they don't understand, and maybe they
sure.
don't know.
Yeah, you know, everybody makes mistakes.
Yes, everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, everybody makes mistakes, and it's not about focusing on the mistakes you make. It's about becoming confident and improving your English and socializing. That's what it's all about. Not everybody's perfect, so a lot of people make mistakes. So don't worry about that.
Yes.
Yeah, but how long is your English corner?
Yeah.
2 hours?
Uh, yes, it's near two
Okay,
hours.
good. So you have 2 hours.
And and after English cover, and after the English color, and we are talking with Chinese. We talk in Chinese.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's okay because as long as you can spend a couple hours, you know, practicing and speaking English, that's good. And afterwards, you can socialize and get to know each other and speak, because you're more comfortable speaking Chinese.
Yes, it's more comfortable.
And it's okay. I think that's good. English corners are like my English corners are very informal, very casual. So sometimes people at my English corners will speak Chinese to each other. They don't speak Chinese to me because I don't understand.
Maybe you
So
understand.
if they want to
But
ask me a question or if they want to tell me something about themselves, they have to stop and think how they can communicate that in English. So because they can't explain or talk about themselves in Chinese because I don't speak Chinese.
yes, yes, you force them thinking in Chinese, think in English.
I do. I say, if you want to talk to me, if you want to tell me something, you need to think of how to communicate that message to me in English. So it's okay if you take a few minutes or take a few seconds to think about it, but it has to be in English or I won't understand it.
Yes, so it's the reason why people always want to talk with foreign people.
Yeah, right. That's right because they most foreigners don't speak Chinese. There's some that do, but the majority, I think, more foreigners don't speak Chinese. There's a few that do, but
Yeah.
I'm one of them foreigners that that don't speak Chinese. So in my company and in my free time, everybody has to speak English to me, or I won't understand them. So that's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think that's okay. And I think you are very patient and you
Yeah,
are a
I
very
try
nice
to
people.
be nice person, and I try to be I try to treat everybody equally the same, so that I give everybody in my English corner an equal opportunity to express themselves and to talk. And some people join my English corner. They'll send me a message and say, you know what, I don't want to talk because I'm really shy. So is it okay if I just come to your English corner and listen? I say, it's okay. It's your choice. You know, if you
Yeah.
don't want to talk, no, I'm not going to force you to talk. You can listen if you want. So some come and for 2 hours they just listen to us talk.
Yes. And do you know, I'm uh I'm I am uh I'm the VIP because uh I can see the text.
Oh yeah, you can see the subtitles, right? You can see the subtitles on the screen.
Yes, I can see the subtitles on the screen all the time, and I
Yeah.
think that it's a good way to practice my listening.
Sure. Yeah, yeah. And a lot of times, on the subtitles, some people who are VIP members, they'll screenshot, some of the subtitles on the in the live stream so that they can, go back and review it later.
Yes, yes,
Yeah. And
and when you are talk and some words I didn't know, I look through the subtitles and then I know
yeah, because you can hard press on the subtitles and it will give you the definition.
yes,
Yeah.
I looked it up on the dictionary.
Sure. Yeah. So, again, this app is very useful for people who want to, improve their language skills.
Yes,
So I think it's a great app. I always recommend it to people when I go out. Surprisingly, when I go out and meet new people on the weekends, which I do, I always run into people who've never heard of this app before. I'm like, really? It's so popular in China. You've never heard of it? No. It just shocks me.
I don't know this app before.
Okay.
I never heard this app.
Yeah, but you know, Hello Talk, their headquarters is in Shenzhen.
Yes, yes, and I I pick um I take some network lessons
Uh huh.
before, and I know some I know a lot of English trainer, and they don't tell me about this app.
Oh, they didn't tell you.
Yeah, maybe they don't know.
Maybe they don't know. Yeah, because China has a huge population. So I guess I can understand that a lot of people maybe haven't heard of it before.
Yes, but
That's
anyway, Headroll is good app.
Yeah, I think I do believe I think it's a very useful app for people to improve their their language skills, whatever language they want. Yeah, there's lots of different languages. So great. Do you have any
Yeah,
questions? Do you have
but
any
English
questions?
is language.
Oh, 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 you're breaking up a little
No,
bit. You're
but I want to tell you a thing.
okay. Yeah, because you were breaking up a
Uh,
little bit.
it's very hot in Shenzhen, and I wear t-shirt.
Oh, what's the temperature?
You see? Yeah, the temperature, uh, about 23.
Wow, tonight?
Yeah, tonight
Wow.
23,
I think
and
today,
in day it's maybe 31.
oh, too hot for me.
It's hot
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
Today in Beijing, it was like maybe 20, maybe 22. Tomorrow is supposed to be like 23. But tonight I looked and it was like 10. So it's getting it in the mornings it's cool. In the evenings it's cool, but in the afternoon when the sun comes out, it warms up a little bit. So yeah, it's starting to warm up in Beijing as well.
Yes, and
Yeah.
and and a bit mm, and when I talk with my mom, and my mom wear a coat or wear a sweater.
Where's your
He saw me I
hometown?
wear t-shirt. He
Where,
said,
where's your
"Why?
hometown?
Why you wear a t-shirt?"
Uh-huh.
Jiangxi province.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. So it's a little colder in your hometown,
yes, it's a
right?
little cold.
Yeah.
Yes,
So your mom's probably worried about you that you don't wear a t-shirt because you don't want to get sick. But in
I told him Shenzhen is so hot,
Shenzhen is
so
a
hot.
lot hotter than your hometown.
Yes,
So 29, 30, 31. Yeah, it's very, very hot in the daytime.
okay. 21 and 31.
Okay. So tomorrow you have to work, right?
You're right.
Okay. You have to work tomorrow, and then Sunday you have an English corner, and so you'll be able to go out and socialize and practice your English on Sunday.
Yes.
Great. Do you have any questions that you want to ask me tonight?
No.
No questions. Great. Well, thanks for coming on stage. How do I pronounce
It's too late.
your English name?
Children.
Chivin.
Yes, children.
Chivin.
It is yes. When I it's more familiar like my Chinese name.
Okay. Okay. So it's similar to your Chinese name.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Chivin. Okay. I understand. I just wanted to make sure I pronounced it right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on stage tonight, Chivin. It was nice to meet you. And I hope that you raise your hand again in the future and come back up and we can have a conversation again sometime in the future. Okay.
Okay. It's nice to meet
Okay.
you too.
Yeah. It was nice to meet you and have a good day tomorrow and enjoy your English corner Sunday afternoon. Okay.
Okay. Good
Okay.
night.
Fantastic. All right. Bye bye. Shivan, thank you so much for joining us. Located in Shenzhen. Yes, it's very hot in Shenzhen. Beijing today was not hot, comfortable, like around 21 maybe. Very comfortable. sunny, blue skies. Let's see, I think I took a picture at our company today. Beautiful blue skies. Here it is. Let's see, where did it go? Here it is. Taking here, took, yeah, so here's the, when I was work this morning, going to work this morning, and um, this is in Beijing. If you're familiar with Wanjing, this is one of our buildings. So we have four buildings that are on our campus. So this is one of our buildings. I took this picture this morning on my way to work, and it is beautiful blue skies this morning, comfortable temperatures, a little windy, but not too bad. So, a lovely day, and I'm looking forward to another beautiful, beautiful blue sky day uh, tomorrow as well. Yes, tomorrow we're looking forward to another beautiful blue. Here's another picture I took earlier this week. What day was it? Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday? I can't remember. I took this picture. Um, wow, yeah, beautiful skies. Yeah, beautiful skies here in Beijing, and comfortable temperatures. And spring is a great time. In Beijing, spring is a little windy, but it's okay. I don't mind. Mm. My coffee is gone. Gone. My coffee is gone. We can put that there. Yeah, blue skies, comfortable temperatures. Um, Welcome to spring in Beijing. I know in spring in some cities, like Shivan was just telling us in Shenzhen, it was 31. Wow, that's hot. To me, Shenzhen is a nice city. Okay, I like Shenzhen. I've been there many times for business trips. I have friends who live in Shenzhen. They always tell me to come there, to move there, and I'm like, Shenzhen is nice. There's lots of things to do there. It's by Hong Kong. But I just don't like the climate. Sorry, it's too humid for me. Yeah, the climate in Shenzhen is too humid. I like dry air, and Beijing is dry. It suits me perfectly. I like dry air. My body likes dry air. My sinuses and my nose like dry air. My sinuses and my nose hates humidity. I always get sick. I always get um, sinus infections from humidity. It causes me to get infections. Maybe it doesn't for other people. It's just my body. My body's different. Everybody's body's different. So I don't usually like humidity. And in Beijing in the summer, we do have humidity in July and August. Last year we started to get humidity in June. Um, it was like, in June, it was like 30, 35 last year. Summer started so early last year in Beijing. It was so hot in June, very unusually hot for June. Usually that hot weather doesn't arrive in Beijing until July, but last year, June, I remember it vividly because it was like, oh my gosh, where's this heat coming from? But I'm not complaining about life because I love my life and I love being alive, and I'm grateful for every day I can wake up in the morning and I get another day to go out and live. So I'm very grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for every day that I get. So I'm very happy to 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 be here. I just keep getting these messages saying that my connection to the live stream is not very stable. So anyway, tonight our topic is mental health, and I will discuss this topic again in the future because I know a lot of people maybe want to talk about this topic. So I will host another live stream in the future, and we will talk about this topic again, because I think it's important, and a lot of people, want to discuss their personal situation about this topic. So I will host another live stream in the future um, about this topic. It is time for me to say good night. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Friday night, it is late. I've been on for over 3 hours already. So, and I know it's Saturday tomorrow, but I do have to get up tomorrow morning and work. So I need to try to get a little sleep tonight. I can manage my day on 5 or 6 hours of sleep, so it's okay. Usually I get 6 or 7 hours. Tonight I'll get 6 or 7 hours of sleep, and get up bright and early tomorrow morning, have some coffee, breakfast, and go to my first class, and help my friends, my students, improve their English. That's what I will be doing tomorrow. And then I have English Corner tomorrow afternoon. English Act. So I have lots of things going on this weekend to make sure I utilize my voice. My voice actually held out pretty good tonight because Thursday and Friday, as I had said before, I was doing some voice recordings at our company for some upcoming projects, and I think that my voice held out pretty good tonight. I think my voice held out pretty good tonight, and it made it. I was I'm I'm happily surprised because I honestly thought when I was getting ready to start the live stream around 8, before 8, when I was setting up and getting ready, and I thought, wow, maybe I will only be able to go to 10 o'clock if I'm lucky, because I think my voice is going to give out or it's going to start to become uncomfortable. But hey, I could stay online till 12 or 1 o'clock tonight and be no problem. But tomorrow morning I wouldn't be 100%. So I do need to get some sleep. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me tonight. Thanks to everybody who sent me gifts tonight. I appreciate that. You're so generous, and I appreciate your generosity. I'm very grateful for all the people who sent me gifts. Thank you so much to all of my guests who came up on stage and had a conversation with me. We had some great conversations tonight. Um, and I hope that this topic was, the conversations we had. If you didn't have an opportunity to come up on stage tonight, you can, if you feel like you want to talk about this topic on my stage in front of people, feel free to come up on my stage. Later on. I won't be doing a live stream tomorrow night, but maybe Sunday night, you can come up on stage and talk about this topic as well. Most of my live streams, even though I have a topic, it's pretty much open to talk about whatever you want to talk about. So Sunday night we'll be talking about music, or you can come on stage and sing. But if you don't want to do that, and you just want to chat about mental health, no problem. Again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate your attendance, and I hope you have a fantastic Saturday tomorrow and a great Sunday, uh, a, a wonderful Saturday and Sunday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Get outside and enjoy this beautiful weather. If you're experiencing beautiful weather, get outside. Even if it's raining, it's okay. A little rain's not going to hurt you. If you get wet, no problem. Just get outside, enjoy the weekend, and don't stay home. Don't stay home. Get outside, do something. Enjoy the weather. All right, good night, everybody. I'll see you back here on Sunday night. Bye-bye.